Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or wherever you are in the world. Welcome. Ishmael Diaz here, your great witch, and it's Friday. Like usual, come here every Friday, share a few things with you, talk about life, and go on from there and discover how powerful, how magical you really are within yourself. So let's start off with how's everybody doing, man? It's Friday. Y'all went through another week. I'm proud of y'all. Should be proud of yourself too. I know it wasn't easy because it wasn't easy for a lot of folks. You know what I mean? But I always say this, and I'm always gonna repeat this because a lot of us tend to forget that we have the power within ourselves to make changes. Not just by action, sometimes just by using your own words or just by you being yourself. So, congratulate yourself. This week was not easy for you, but you still managed to kick ass and still come here and still chill for a little bit. So, welcome. God damn it, welcome. Alright, so I come here every Friday. I share. Well, I started this last week, I think it was. This is what you'll get a page of this. Shares a crystal, some information, some background, things you can do with it, and all this good stuff. So real quick, I might just miss most, or probably most of y'all. To be honest with y'all, I'm sorry, I don't mean it, but if I do miss y'all, I'm sorry and welcome. God damn it, welcome. All right. So you'll get one of these from me. Second thing you'll get, which is over here. Give me 1 second. There you go. You'll get an oracle card from me too. All right. A nice little oracle card. Helps. It helps. It helps. And last but not least, you'll get some palm reading cards from me. You'll get a few of these. This is the front of it. So if y'all want to get this deck, please do, because understanding the lines on your palm, the patterns, all that's gonna make a difference in understanding. If you didn't understand yourself, this will help you understand yourself more. Okay? So, how's everybody doing, man? I know it's been rough for a lot of folks. A lot of folks been medium. But like I said, we have a funny way of still overcoming. Still, life is always gonna hit you with things. And that's just life. Sometimes people too. Remember, not everybody's gonna like what you do. It doesn't matter. You still should do it. Welcome, Tia, and welcome, Bruja. You should still do what you love to do, no matter who likes it or not. Because I'm sure some people do things that other people don't like. Just to be fair, you know what I mean? You keep doing what you love to do. If someone has a problem with it, well, that's their fucking problem. That doesn't mean you have to stop doing what you love to do. For nobody. As long as you're not hurting nobody, continue on. You know what I mean? And like I said, not everybody will be there with you halfway. Nobody's going to meet you halfway. Nobody's going to like what you do. Nobody's going to like what you say. How you dress, how you even practice, or even how the words come out of your mouth. Like I said, you shouldn't really care about all that. You're not here for them. You're here for your personal growth. Not for y'all growths. You're here for you first. You should think of you first before anybody comes into your life. And no, there's going to be some people that's not going to like it, and there's some people who are going to love the shit out of it. It's really fair, you know what I mean? But that's just life. But like I said, you shouldn't stop. Always continue on doing what you're doing. And it doesn't matter what path you went, it doesn't matter what you practice, whether it's light, whether it's dark, who gives a fuck? Just do it. As long as you're happy doing it, and you're not hurting nobody, again, who's stopping you but you? Oh, but this person, don't give a shit about this person. This person don't call you every day to know who you are and how you are. It shouldn't matter that way. You should always continue on doing what you love to do. People are always going to have their opinions. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Welcome, everybody. Country Girl. Sexy Cub. Welcome, brother. Samantha. Welcome, Doña Eva. I got it right. I'm trying to get everybody. So, everybody's going to have their opinions on what you do. You know what I mean? I decided to switch my necklace. The ones I usually wear is right here. That's full of bones and all this good stuff. But this is usually my go-to. I've been with 17 years now. And that's my staff right there. Yep, it's full of bones. Real bones, and some, well, these skulls ain't real, but, everything else is there is real bones from different animals. Excuse me. And for different magical reasons, you know what I mean? Which is personal, like I said. your practice. It's up to you if you want to have it open or if you want to keep it private. That's your choice. You shouldn't be forced to it. You shouldn't be driven to it. You should be making that option or that choice yourself. Okay? This is your choice. This is going to be your path, your craft. Wherever you're going to go, this is where you're going to start. Okay? Like I said, don't worry about that outside noise. Your path should be more driven to you than what people's opinion about you should be. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on going. And don't let nobody stop you. Nobody. And I know most of us, and I do this every week because I really have a lot of love to give, sorry. But I know, most of us here don't hear it because it's really difficult with everyday life. You know what I mean? But I love you. I always did and I always will. Love you as a brother, as a sister. I always wanted you to do the best you can. That's it. Just do the best you can. Be mindful. Not just of yourself, be mindful of others. Others' energies, others' frequencies. And, sorry if you hear nails and all that, that's the dog. We took out the rug on the floor. It's an old rug. When we got here, it was like turquoise. Just changed color. It looked like it's been here for a minute. You know what I mean? We ain't doing that no more. So it has a beautiful wood floor. I don't know why they would cover this, man. Some people are just weird. Okay? So again, salute yourself. And being as strong as you are. There were many times in your life where you couldn't go giving up if you really wanted to. Just as recently as last night for most of us. And we're still here. Because our will to fight and keep going is stronger than any person's word or any action anybody can do to us. We are so driven, ain't nothing can stop us. Nothing. And most of y'all are wakening up right now to your magical behind. Look at y'all. And it brings me a lot of joy because you're accepting the magic that's always been you. Not just in you. You. Hey, Lady E. Welcome. Juliet. Yeah. What's up there? Dad, Nikki. Come here. Look, she gonna bark again for no reason. Nobody out there either. That's the funny part. Well, we do have our cat out there, Stewie. He decided to be an outside cat. So many years in the house, and now all of a sudden he just loves being outside. So why fight him? You know what I mean? Cats are mysterious animals, but they choose us. We don't choose them. We never did. Cats will always choose who they want to love, protect, and be given all that nourishment to, and the healing factors to go with it. Doesn't matter the cat, doesn't matter the breed. Cats are magically here to do a lot of things. And some of these things are way beyond the knowledge of what we think we know. But know that the cat, the feline, is always around to do some good things. They'll see things your eyes will never perceive. I can guarantee that. They will feel things. You could probably catch on, but you have to have some experience catching up to what they catch up. Because they catch up on some frequencies we would never catch up on. So that's why they stare into spaces. They're seeing things we're not seeing. Probably looking at something that's looking at us, protecting us from that. There's a lot of possibilities with the cat. A friend of mine just lost a cat. When was that? Last year. And I remember because we still keep in touch. And her cat disappeared for 9 days. And she started crying. And her husband all riled up. He started crying. And I just told her that, remember, 2 things can happen when a cat leaves. To my knowledge and my experience so far. If a cat leaves you, it probably did what it needs to do magically for you. Spiritually, healing-wise, did its job. Let's just leave it in general. It did its job, and now we're seeking someone else to give that beautifulness that they share with. Second option is, well, animals know when they're going to pass. It's another option. So far, I've seen many of my animals grow old or sick beyond to the help of man. And they would wander off to the backyard and never come back. That's another thing that I've known. Those are 2 things that I've mainly learned so far about cats. When they want to do something, they're going to fucking do it. When they want something, they're going to want it too. And they're going to go through it. They're going to go through you, through your couch, through anything you have on your table just to get what it is too. Ay, shit. You know what I mean? We have 5 cats. Now we have 2 dogs. And we got Brother Bob, the magical goat. Oh yeah. We have a new puppy. She's a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix. Her name is Natasha. She's no bigger than a 7-day candle. This is Natasha. This is all you're gonna get from her. Yeah, she ain't gonna grow much. What's up, mom? That's Natasha. This is Nikki. Oh, it's no longer.
She's following Natasha.
She's just following my girlfriend. This is Nikki, y'all. This is Nikki. Nikki. That's Nikki. I know. You tell them how you feel. Yeah, so she shakes her whole body and everything. I love it. You know that's love right there. And I'll show them Bob. Before the live ends, I'll take y'all back there. Y'all can see Brother Bob. Y'all can meet the magical goat. Bob's a trip, dude. He was bad earlier. And I'm like, what's going on? This did it so repeatedly. I went to the backyard to check on him. He was just laying back, watching my other 2 black cats that are in the back play around, chase each other. So he didn't know what to do with his goatness. I went up there. He looked at me. I'm like, what's going on, man? It's some shit. That's some funny shit, because he'll do this to you too sometimes. He'll do this. Yeah, he answered. He knows. Look, don't underestimate animals. Just because they don't speak the language, that doesn't mean they don't understand beyond the language. Okay? They know when you're mad. They know the senses. They know when you're sick. And I'm not talking about just a cat right now. Whatever animal you deem to bring to your heart and your soul that closely, they sense to feel things we miss. They know 3 days before you get sick that you're gonna get sick, and you wonder why they're so on your chest, purring so loudly, and that purr magically just makes you walk about in 3 to 5 days, because the vibration of the cat or the animal that's with you actually helps you heal. So there's a lot of things to the animals that we're taking. Well, a lot of folks either don't know or just don't care, because some people just look at animals just like that, like they're animals. I'm a big believer in animals. A lot of things had life, a lot of things had spirits, a lot of things had souls, and they're very different into our knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Just the way things is. The only thing I just wanted to say about cats is, love them, because they're gonna love you. Look, in fact, here's a little secret I learned. Cats are going to love you 5 days before they come into your life. They already know your vibration. They already know your frequency. They already know your voice. They know what position you're going to lay on sideways, but they can crawl up next to you and feel the warmth that you give, but they can give the safety that they give. Cats is something else. I'm just saying. You should always have a cat or something of that nature around, okay? Now, cats are very, very protective also. I got attacked by a cat when I was young. I remember there was my grandmother's cat, and I went to touch my grandmother, give her a hug, and all good kiss and all this. Cat, meow, the kiss, like, what the fuck? Okay. My grand looked at me and she goes, whoa. I'm like, no, it's just a cat, But when you're young, it's different. You want to put the cat in the microwave, you know what I mean? But cats are protected. Cats are awesome. They really are. And they are so mischievous, dude. When they want your attention, they get it. It doesn't matter where you at in this world, a cat will always get your attention. That's awesome. And let me see what else. The tree, I told y'all the tree is cut down already, so everything on that note is good. That tree was a potential threat, y'all. I'm saying that tree was a potential threat, and I'm glad everything went the way it did. See, cats are something, man. They are good cuddle buddies. They are. Hey, country girl, what's up, mom? I know. I love you too. I know, me cago en la madre. I know que you knock everything down, but I still love you, though. No, I don't have any human children. I never found a woman to get me pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That was my own personal choice when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was like 17. I'll share with you. I had my teenage years doing the do with somebody. So we didn't finish because we got caught. So a week later, we in high school. I meet this young lady in the in the hallway, and she goes, "Yes." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I gotta talk to you." I'm like, "Say it." She said, "I think I'm pregnant. I said, with what? She goes, with your baby. I'm like, are you acting human right now? Don't you need to finish? Don't you not need to wear protection for that shit to happen? Turned out to be that she was pregnant by another guy. So yeah, be careful out there, man. Sometimes life can grab you by surprises. Okay? Never wanted any kids after that of my choice, because if that showed me something, that something has always stood with me here, and I'm like, Then I seen what friends and family growing up has been through with just having just one child in their life. Now, one child will change the universe. It won't just change your world, it'll change your universe and the perspective of how you're gonna get there. One child. One extra being that came out of somebody special. Okay, but the choice was mine. It was personal. I never wanted any kids. Me or my brother, to be honest with you. In fact, me and my brother are the only ones in this generation not to have kids our own. So, if you can find a way to get me pregnant, shit, we both be famous. You know what I'm saying? Not happening. I'll babysit. I like babysitting because I know I can always give them back. You know what I'm saying? I babysat a lot of kids in my damn day, dude. That was another prep for me here, not to have any children of my own, because it wasn't easy. You know, it wasn't easy for me. Sometimes 4 to 6, sometimes 8 hours having 2 kids that weren't mine. Imagine having a lifetime living with them kids, like, and being as badasses as they are. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. It's like marriage. Marriage isn't for everybody. I got married once. Ain't doing that shit no more. No. Look, the purpose of love is to be together forever, understanding each other, communicating with each other, and just being there overall for every good and bad that's going to come within your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a piece of paper. You don't need to be seen in the eyes of a god or a goddess to establish that love. That love already starts with you and with this other significant person, whoever the person may be. You know what I'm saying? But it's not up to, handfasting is probably one of the best things I can recommend if you want to take it that far. You know what I'm saying? Go out there in the eyes of nature and show nature how much love y'all want to show each other. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. I'd rather see you do that shit right there. To be honest with you. Sorry, I got De Niro on you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I'd rather see you fall in love naturally than try to find it superficially or find it through magic. Love is one of them forces you would want to leave what we call the fuck alone, because it has its ways of getting to us. You don't have to search for love. No, you don't. No, not with the eye. You don't have to search for love. Love's already looking for your retarded ass. Sorry for the word. I'm just saying, because some people just get driven and they lose themselves in the obsession of love. Here's something I can share with you on that before you go crazy. Love's gonna find you. All you gotta do is just keep living your life. Life is gonna continue whether you find this love or not. Doesn't mean you gotta stop doing what you gotta do. Love will come to you in ways you could never imagine. You can run 1,001 scenarios in your head how you want your perfect man or woman to come to in your life. By the time you open that door, life's gonna drop kick you in your left jaw. Talk about, oh, there goes your love now. It's not the way you thought it was. Oh, yeah, that's love. That's love. The unpredictability of love right there. You know what I mean? When you're mad at somebody and somebody you've been with for more than 5 to 10 years, and the anger, you be like, you chew bricks and you have no teeth. You make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But one look at this person would just make everything just better. Because nobody out there would understand the way you are, but that person does. Nobody understands the way you want to give the love you want to give, but that person does. And that's why she's there, and that's why he's there with you. Because that love does exist. That love you can't find at the dollar store, nor even fucking Walmart. You can't. You know what I'm saying? But that genuine type of love, the love you cannot buy, will find you. And you'll be wondering what the hell's going on. Next thing you know, you're buying flowers for somebody, getting pets for somebody. You're mopping and sweeping the goddamn floor and doing dishes for somebody in the name of love. Love, sorry. Bad habit. Love isn't for everybody, but yeah, love is a beautiful thing. It is a very beautiful thing. Because without love, believe it or not, even if it's self-love, doesn't mean, love doesn't always have to be another person. Love can be yourself too. Without love, we wouldn't be where we are. Because we can't always just run on hate. We can't always just run on anger either. We can't. You'll look 60 by the time you're fucking 30. And that's life. That's not stress. Stress haven't hit you yet. I'm just saying. So, keep living life and always learn to love. If you don't have some significant other to love, then love yourself. Burn a pink candle, god damn it. Give yourself some chocolate. Just because you deserve it, because you love yourself so goddamn much. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can be very selfish with your love too. It doesn't make you a bad person either. No, it does not. No, it does not. Okay? I'm trying to keep up with everybody. I'm trying. What up, brother Jay? Yeah. Hey, Brett. Welcome, Jill. Thank you. Teal Witch, thank you. I'm trying to get you all. Thank you, Jill. Lilith. Psychic Angel, thank you. Teal Witch. Alright, I'm trying to get everybody. Sorry, you missed your twin flame. Maybe there's another twin flame out there. Nothing's limited to love when it comes to love. For me, love has taught me that. Love doesn't have no... Nikki, Onyo. Love doesn't have no boundaries. Stop. She gets so wound up with energy. Oh, no, me, oh, gosh. Oh, sexy bitch. Oh, sexy bitch. She gets so wound up with energy, sometimes there's no stopping the dog. You know what I'm saying? Coffee mug. But yeah, love and just, loving yourself is going to be very key before you even try to establish love for somebody else. That love you're going to learn to build within yourself, that's the love you're going to share with somebody. So learn to love yourself properly, respectfully, with honor. Like that, when the person comes into your life, that love you showed yourself will be shared. And that person will forever be fucking loved and grateful for all the gods to bring you or him or her into your lives. Be grateful. Remember, love is all around you. I know we don't like bugs, insects, and all this shit, but trust me, they have love. They share love in their way too. Yeah, love is universal. You know what I'm saying? I love the butterfly that landed on my thing earlier on the mini golf cart. A monarch butterfly, yellow and black, beautiful. That was a beautiful experience. Nikki, I would love to bring you here. Let me try to see if I can try this. Oh, she swears she's a lapdog, ladies and gentlemen. She know. I know, me like I was long there. I know. Speak the language. I know. Tell me how you really feel. Say it in Spanish. Say it in Spanish. Say it in Spanish. That's it. Now, come on. Tell her. Yeah, she's having vocal moments. Dogs, I guess, sometimes want to speak in their own way. I know. She knows I love her too. I know. Me, like, I love her. Stop. Calm down. What the hell? Sit down. Where's Mama's? Where's Liller? We need to find Liller. Where's Liller? Where's Liller? Where's she? Oh, she looks out the window for the other cat. Sorry, that's the only way I can really distract the dog. Where's she at? Is she outside with Putin? With Vladimir? Dog don't even know who this man is. She looks outside for Vladimir Putin like she hadn't met him before. Ay, shit. Dogs are a trip, man. I'm saying. But remember, just love yourself more. And you'd be surprised at the outcome of what love can actually show you. Love can show you many things, even if it's just loving yourself. Lester, I saw you. Welcome. Thank you. I'm trying to get everybody. Welcome, Brother Tam. Butterflies are beautiful. Yes, they have a lot of hidden messages. And just recently, let me see if I have it here. I wrote, let me see if y'all can see it here. You see this? I'm learning Sumerian hieroglyphics. I've been studying that for like a few months now. Finally got some letterings, and I'm gonna write my name first on there and see how that works out. But so far, this right here is Ish, I-S-H. So my friends call me. So I'm learning some hieroglyphics. The Sumerians were something else, and it's a very interesting topic for a lot of folks. You know what I'm saying? It is a very interesting topic. It is. So we're gonna get into this book real quick and see what's next. I know it should be next. I like this book. It gives you good, very good details. Okay, that's the one I did last week. No, the Master Healer. So, okay. So today we're going to work on a tourmaline or tourmaline. Depending how you describe it or pronounce it. That's up to everybody, not up to me. This one is called the Protector. Okay. Tourmaline's discovery is date to the 1500s. It became recognized as a mineral as in the 1800s. The name tourmaline is derived from the sen sen I'm trying to get there. Hold on, give me a second. Senhalis term. There you go. Tourmaline. No. Tourmaline. You're gonna get a good picture of it when I'm done with it. Due to the confusion of finders mistaking it for another gemstone species. Its range of colors variety makes it truly unique, from red, minty green, blue, even raspberry pink stones. This striking crystal does not disappoint. Rarely it is colorless, but the most commonly found variety is Schorl. SCHORL. Okay, which is a black tourmaline. Today is primarily mined in Brazil and Africa, as is found in Tasmania, Madagascar, and Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan. Tourmaline is a balancer of the yin and the yang. It is often used in Feng Shui to create an energetic shield around the room to prevent unwelcome energies from entering. Okay? Tourmaline reversed as a as a highly protected stone, can transmute anything in your life physically or spiritually, keeping you from your own divine purpose. Magical properties: it deflects negative energy, EMF, excuse me, protection, physical vitality, element is water, the hardness is a 7 out of 7.5, the planet is Pluto, the water, is it water safe? No. So don't mix this with water, because do not mix, okay? You'll ruin it. The zodiac for this tourmaline is the Scorpio, and the elixir safe is also a big no-no. Okay, so it's not elixir safe and it's not water safe. So don't be using them as liquids or tinctures and so forth. So if y'all want to take a screenshot of it, there you go. So this is tourmaline or tourmaline, however you pronounce it, because I've heard people say it very differently. So I don't want to just say something, say it the way I'm not supposed to. I'm going to say it how I heard it. But yeah, I hope it helps, and I hope you learn something more about this crystal that's going to help you. It's very protective. Just remember, it has its yin and yang. Yes, it does work good with the moon. I got my tourmaline here, usually with full moons too. So next week's stone will be selenite, the purifier. Right, not the purifier. Yes, and purifying is always good. It's always good to cleanse yourself. You know what I mean? Purify yourself. And there's many ways you can do it. You can go outside in nature, or you just separate from 30-40% of people in your damn life. Remember, not everybody in your life is going to be forever in your life. And not everybody in your life should be forever in your life, because they're not supposed to be forever in your life. You, my friend, are just as fastly messaging as they are. We're not here to be permanent in everybody's life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will come as a messenger, bam, just like that, in the blink of an eye. They go just as fast as you will go to their lives. Not live, just life. You will run into them. Give them a quick message real quick. All of a sudden, you asking for a cup of coffee and you're gone. Yeah, I can share a prime perfect example of how that shit works real quick. On my way from Boston to here to South Carolina a few months ago, we had to make a stop at Washington, D.C. to go straight forward over here. So I got on the train, and of course, the staff, it either shuts everybody up, or they either stare with curiosity. You know what I'm saying? You know about Washington. Washington ain't no joke, man. It really isn't. It was a very bad experience, bro. And I just really, when all this happened, and I just lost my goddamn toes too. I just recently lost 3.5 toes. Here, say hello to my pinky toes. They're here. I mixed them with my most recent potent black salt and some graveyard dirt from a witch friend who passed away 3 years back. So as I'm there, I'm getting to the train. I get to the middle and I sit down. One lady who looked like she wasn't, well, she was not like everybody else. Her energy was different. So I just put my staff to the side of the window and just sat down, and we ended up talking for a few hours. She was getting up before me, and she looked at me and she goes, "Sir," I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Would you like a cup of coffee?" I'm like, "I would love a cup of coffee." She goes, "I'll get you a cup of coffee." She went and got 2 cups of coffee. We talked about the staff, talked about some crystals, even talked about happenings in life. One message she gave me, she said, "Always, never stop doing what you're doing." I said, "There's no force out there that can stop me." And I said, "You gonna know how many stops you got?" I asked her. She said, "I got 2 stops left." I said, "Can you watch my thing while I go to use the bathroom?" Okay, yeah. When I came back, she was gone. Now there were 4 tracks on behind me and 5 plus the cord on the food thing. She was never on that train. I never found that lady. We never stopped. So here's my thing on that. Messengers are gonna come to you, whether you believe in it or not. These messengers can encourage you to do the best you can do, or give you the fucking strength you thought you never had within yourself. Or they can just guide you in places you should need to be at the right time. If you don't listen, well, that's on you. You made that choice. Remember, they're not here to obligate you or tell you what to do. They're just messengers, giving you a message. You walk your path. Nobody else walks your path. Nobody can command you to walk your path. That's up to you. Nobody. Okay? So, just remember that a lot of things are going to start with you, because everything starts with you. Most of y'all here are waking up to this magical beautifulness of what is called witchcraft. And, not everybody likes it. Gives a shit. We're not here to like most of what people like anyway either. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. I'll be damned if I'll be being cursed down or talked down by somebody who's not a witch and don't understand what being a witch is about. Because us witches, before you're Christian and you're anything else, we were out there putting stones and sticks together and saying some shit, and shit would manifest. I'm just saying. Then religion came out of nowhere, and then the control of man. And here we are. I'm just saying. Us witches have been here breeding your cattle, raising your fucking children. Make sure that the house we live in, to make sure y'all over there, right, is protected and safe from spirits that do not belong in here. Real simple. Us witches has been around, still doing this shit to this damn day, to this day. And it's not stopping. It doesn't matter what religion or what god or goddess you want to pray to. You can't stop the witch. That's why we're so fucking feared. Because we would never could be stopped. The church is scared as shit of us right now as we speak, because they know us witches are having an uprising. Why do you think people are leaving Christianity and opening their horizons into coming into what it is, the world of witchcraft? Because they are discovering shit about themselves they should have discovered when they were teenagers. And now here we are, and they're in their mid-40s, mid-50s, questioning what they believed in the last 30, 40 years of their fucking life. Because they were the magic all the time. Not what you got on your knees and bruised them for. You were the magic. You always were the magic. And people of other religions fear that because they understood that. Don't let nothing out there stop you. And it doesn't matter what you practice. I don't care if it's light or dark magic. Magic never really did have a color. How you go about, it's on you. If you want to classify it as dark because of the dark doings you do, then you know what, you do that. Everybody's path is going to be different, ladies and gentlemen. We can't be judging people on how they want to walk their path. I'm sure we wouldn't like being judged on how we walked our path, because we probably did already. But he'll give a shit. We're going to walk our path anyway. So do it responsibly. Practice safe magic. Do all the research that you possibly can. Read some books also. Don't grab anything from the Eno-net. You can't believe everything you believe in the Eno-net. You really can't. Read some books. There's some fucking libraries still here outside of these outside your house in the United States. Go to a library. Go look into paganism. Go look into Wiccanism. Go into Buddhism. Whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do, there's books out there, and there's many ways to do it instead of grabbing your damn phone and doing this all day. Read some books. Open your mind some more. There's a lot of knowledge outside that damn phone. There's more knowledge outside your house. Just by you taking a walk will give your mind some things to think about that you normally should be thinking about, that usually when you think about gives you enough stress to not to finish your day. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? Hey, welcome Annabelle. So libraries are always there. There's many ways for you to approach, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna make it clear for the young ones that are, I'm gonna say young in the magical sense, not about age, because magic can hit you at 7, like it could hit you at 107, or in some cases you're born into the magic. You know what I'm saying? So for the ones that are experiencing a lot of deja vus, let's say you think about someone calls you. You go outside your house and you split out something. All of a sudden, you want a latte from some coffee shop or whatnot. All of a sudden, it's $7, but you got 3. By the time you make it there, you have the $10 and you have some money extra. I'm just saying, that's not God. That's not a goddess either. That's you manifesting the fuck out of something you want. Be careful with that. Okay? It's magic. You manifest it. It's not like a wish. Manifesting something your heart truly desires. So if you really wanted that coffee to wake your ass up at 7, 8:30 in the morning, because that's gonna make not just your day, it's gonna make everybody else's day better. That's what your heart is profoundly gonna look for, and it's gonna get one way or another. So these experiences you go into, the voices you're hearing, the advices they're giving you, the images you're seeing in your eyes, the feels you're getting normally that you haven't felt or you didn't have an explanation for, those are all magical awakenings, my friend. And I'm going to make this clear to you. You're not going crazy. Don't think that. Don't think that. You're just going through a magical experience. You will find a way to understand your ancestors, your angel guides, God or goddess, etc. that you pray to or whatever. You're not going crazy. I'm going to make that clear. I'm going to emphasize that very clearly. You're not going crazy. Because I've had 1 or 2 friends of mine who really believed they was really losing their goddamn gourd. And I'm trying to explain to them, I'm like, you're not going crazy, goddamn. It's just your ancestors trying to heal death. But they're voices. They are voices. What the fuck you want to see? A cow? What the fuck? It's hard for some people. Because it's just too much for them. And depending on what stresses they're going through also, and that may just not mix right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors behind it. Okay, so just know that you're not going crazy. These are just magical processes. That's all. And you'll know when you're ready. You'll know when you're ready. Here, I'll give you a good one. You know you in a good magical peak of your energy when you enter a crowded room and all of a sudden you just... that right there. That's you right there. Because they could have just kept on talking. They could have went about. What the hell is this person coming through the door? No. But you got everybody to shut what we call the fuck up for 2 seconds. Maybe 5, just because they wanted to see whose energy is this person right here walking through this door. That right there is also in a magical way. And you're going to be like, what did I do? You ain't do shit but be yourself. That's all you was doing, just being yourself. And again, not everybody will be comfortable with your energy. Not everybody will adapt to your energy. You're not here for that. You're here to make your energy grow. Just like they are supposed to make their energy grow also. Take your time with yourself. There's no rush into this magical world, but there really isn't. You will not learn everything at once. Not one witch knows everything about witchcraft. I'm making a lot of things clear for you right now just for you to get it clear, okay? An experience which, excuse me, sorry about that, that's coffee. An experience which don't have to say much. We're not a threat, we can be. Just leave us alone. The experience which just want to help you learn a little more. Teach you things they have taught you. They have learned, sorry. Pick up some things that you could learn, like putting scissors under your bed helps you with nightmares and night terrors. Little things like that. You know what I mean? Drawing this on the soles of your feet, of your sneakers, can give you a 48-hour protection, because that's all of that. The magic markers will last down there with the grinding of your feet. and you'll have protection beyond what you have already. See, it is these little things. Adding rosemary to your pancake batter give you a little more health blessings and some encouragement to see more things than what you see. Maybe feel some things than what you normally don't feel. See, all these things that are available for us has always been available for us. You know what I'm saying? So, you see what I'm saying? Look, that's a tattoo though. It's not drawn, but that's a tattoo. I have that sigil. I have this one for Lilith. And I have this one. This one means no evil shall touch me. Good luck with that shit. Then we have these runes. And they translate to live with peace, you must also accept chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a balance. Alright? This is my... Love this one. I was thinking about doing the whole circle, but I stopped it and just made it pointy, so I just like it the way it does. This one here, it just says witch. That's it. Now, I want to get some more, but you know, since losing my toes, now they got me on blood thinners, Xarelto. I'm tattoo will probably have to wait a little bit, but I do want to get some more. These are spiritual, personal tattoos. The person who gave it to me, who did it to me, it was right here in my house, spiritually. And you know, your tattoos, what you put on your body, is gonna be with you forever. Be mindful of what you put in your body, not just on your body also. Because I knew that these were gonna be permanent, but I also had the significant meaning of why I had put them in my body. And for some people, yes, like when before I was in Boston and I had went to a doctor's appointment with my father, and yeah, my tattoos are visible. I don't really, but I'm not here for the attention. I know what they mean, and I keep that shit to me. You know what I mean? But I sit down, I put my sleeve up, and I put my hands down. And old dude across from me, just eyeing it. Just eyeing the tattoo. So, you know, what you put on you also, like I said, will draw attention. You know what I mean? Some people will go about it, or people will just don't like it. Like I said, what you put in you is something you want to put on you because you love what is you're going to put on you. These markings are going to be forever in my life, and I'm so honored that I did them at the right time and at the right moment, because they had meant something to me then just as much as they mean something to me now. This was my first tattoo. There's a meaning behind this one. These ribbons is what play the key role in this whole tattoo, believe it or not. There's going to be some names here when they pass. It's funny that I know that I'm going to outlive most of my family. This tattoo here was given to me by a friend of mine, and his name was Ronnie. And I remembered his name because I had to ask my friend CJ. His name was Ronnie. And Ronnie had Down syndrome, a real bad case of Down syndrome. One Saturday morning, I'm up. He looks at me. I'm like, "What up, Ronnie?" He goes, "Morning is." I'm like, "What do you want?" He goes, "Pancake." I'm like, "You want some pancake?" When that guy, he used to always drizzle the chocolate syrup on the batter mix, and I did it for him especially. And he looks at me after he ate and all this stuff. I'm like, "You want something else?" He goes, That we stood there. He looks at me. He goes, "I want to draw." I'm like, "You want to give me a tattoo?" His dad got up and he went like this. What the fuck? I'm like, "You want to give me a tattoo?" He looked at his dad. He goes, "Don't look at me." He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, come on, let's do this." He goes, "Really?" So his dad prepped up the machine. And like, he's gonna fuck your arm up, man. Shut up, man. Have faith in your son. For real. So he, it's not perfect, but goddamn it, it's gonna stay with me for the rest of my damn life with honor. You know what I'm saying? Sad story. 2 weeks after he gave me the tattoo, he passed away. He passed away at 39. If you know anything, people with that type of severity, their heart grows too big for their chest. Most of them don't make it near 40 or definitely their 50s. So he was one, and I was going to be honored, and I was going to remember. You know what I'm saying? So what you put on you, like I said, make it meaningful. Don't just put anything in your body. You know what I mean? Have faith, exactly. It's a good memory. Kids with Down syndrome always got along with me. There's something about me that they just tend to be around for some reason. I had a random hug from a kid with Down syndrome that I had never met in my day with my dad at his eye doctors. My dad has cataracts. And as my dad's coming out, I'm leaving with him in the front. And the old lady got up and the kid got up. The kid came out of nowhere and just, bam, just gave me a hug on my ribs. I'm like, this is, I'm like, the mom's like, oh my God, Jimmy. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. My dad looking at me goes, you know this kid, boy? I'm like, I don't know this kid, but let it happen. It felt comfortable, like a good an exchange of energy. Like it felt comfortable. Like I knew his energy, like I have felt his warmth before. You know what I mean? In a good sense. And then after that, he looked at me and he, bye. That's all he did. And he was gone. Just, you know, my dad talked about it. We went to stop at McDonald's. We ate. We still talked about it. I'm not in Boston. I call my dad on the phone. He could probably still talk about it to this day. So when you have something that you can't define or feel within yourself, there are other souls out there that can show it to you. Those are these also special messengers. And they're out there. I'm sure you have come across one or three of them already. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know, and another thing is, you know, when your spiritual awakening is at a peak of sensory, as for most people that can feel it. For example, you know, just yesterday, my friend, a neighbor of mine, he called me and he asked me, why is it that people stare at me? I'm like, because they can see the energy that you emit. They can feel the energy you emit. And because they have no words to actually give the definition for, they're just going to stare. Because they're trying to figure out, is my mind bugging? Like, am I really seeing this motherfucker's aura right now? Yes, you actually are seeing this motherfucker's aura right now. It's really happening. You're not going crazy. Again, you're not going crazy. You're actually seeing that shit. Okay? So there's a lot of things out there that is with you. Though these magical things, most of y'all here go back since y'all probably in fucking middle schools with your magical awakenings. Already know what homework teachers were gonna give you. Already knew some answers without nobody giving you no goddamn shit. You already knew something about you because you were born with some special gifts that are just very different from the common person. And you always question, yeah, am I really doing this? Yeah, you did. You made it happen. Captain, don't never doubt yourself. You'd be surprised at the determination you give yourself to determine to get it is to pursue something it is you want to pursue. There's no stopping you. And you know what I'm talking about. You really want something, you're going to go through any means necessary to go through it. Now here's another concept on love about that particular line right there. If you're in a relationship or trying to build or rebuild or trying to do something new with somebody, you need to understand something. This person needs to meet you halfway. Let's say you can't move, let's say you just can't travel. Financial life is difficult. Everybody's struggle is real, you know what I'm saying? But let's say the other person has a way. If love was really the cause in this here, wouldn't this person go through any means necessary to find or to go to the love he wants to be with? Because if my girlfriend was, let's say in California, and let's say it was I'm free from whatever duties I need to, I will jump every river, helicopter, I will jump through lizards, I will fucking skate a goddamn turtle to get to my girlfriend. And there's no thing or nobody that can stop me. So my thing is on that, if someone wants you that bad or wants to love you that bad, they will go through all ends to get to you, not make you wait. We're not here to wait. We're not waiting on nobody because nobody's waiting on us. We're not here to wait. You both have to figure the fuck out. Talk to each other. This is where communication is going to come into the play, into the love thing. Remember I said earlier, communication? This is where this is going to come into play. Learn to talk to each other. Listen to me. Don't talk to each other. Talk to each other. No yelling. No screaming. No crying, no saying nothing outside their names or your names. Act your fucking age, not your shoe size. Sit down like two civilized adults. Y'all first met. Remember when y'all first met? where everything was so beautiful and respectfully, asshole would open the goddamn door for you. You knew what love was. Shit don't happen no more like that. Go to that part where y'all started, where y'all love was, they didn't have no boundary. Y'all were floating on fucking clouds because y'all love made it so possible. Go to that part where y'all were able to speak to each other, to communicate without judging, without feelings, without emotions. Just talking to each other just because you want to listen to what the fuck they gotta say because you want them to listen to you too. 50-50. You gotta be even with things. Be mindful of what love is for everybody. Remember, just because you love someone, that doesn't mean we don't know how much this person is gonna love you back. You know what I'm saying? Because life is full of surprises, and people are fucking unpredictable. Because they are. Okay, I have quite a few friends and family that's been together for 20 some odd years. All of a sudden, bam! Just like that, like it was never nothing. Here's my thing on that. Love isn't, I guess, for some people is only meant forever, and for most it's not. I mean, like my parents are going on 53 fucking years together. That's a long time to be with somebody's somebody's love. You know what I'm saying? Those are love you just don't find no more. You know, that love is, it's hard to find. I don't find that type of love no more. Well, the first thing you do when you wake up is, before they even open their mouth, they already got a cup of coffee. Here, mwah, good day. That's love right there. They get hungry, you already know. You already in the kitchen frying some eggs, some bacon, or some shit. Put this in your mouth. Eat something. Nourish yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love is when you know when the person don't have nothing to say, but when your hug comes into play, everything just goes away. It doesn't matter how bad your day went. That right there, my friend. I believe in that love still. The love is still out there, y'all. You know, just because you don't see it as much as like you should, it doesn't mean it's not existing. That type of love is really out there still. You know, and it's not up to us to look for it. It's up to us to learn how to be patient, till it find us. But until then, love you. Like I said, because when this love comes, you'll have the preparation of how you want this one to love you. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you can communicate, come to a compromise, and you'll be able to be open. Thank you. Don't hide shit from each other. Don't lie to each other. Honesty is the best policy. If you're gonna be in a relationship to lie to somebody, you might as well stay the fuck alone and just waste your own time and stop wasting that other person's. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you are committed to finding love, because love is something you really want to do, then you go for it. And if you need some help on some coaching or whatever the hell, and if you want to communicate with me, I'll help you with that shit too. Ain't no problem with that. But don't waste each other's time. Our time is of essence right now. We don't have much of it left. Okay? So if you're going to love, love because you want to love, not because you want to say you love. Okay? Because you want to love. Because you feel like you want to love this person for the rest of your life. And there ain't not another motherfucker in this goddamn planet that's going to make you change your goddamn mind. And goes us for the guys too. Our woman is our woman. There could be 1,001 women out there, but that one out of that 1,000, she's your main one. She's the one you're gonna go to. Be nice to this woman. Communicate with this woman. Be patient. I know you would want it back too. So my thing is, again, 50-50. Learn to talk to each other. It's all about communications, good energies, good energy flows, and how you want to go. If you practice and one don't practice and one do, oh well, come to a compromise. You don't have to sacrifice your practices because this person don't want to sacrifice their beliefs. You have to come to a compromise, or it's just not going to work. You understand? But if you are a magical being, which practitioner of the arts, and you find someone that's just your equal in that magical sense and also in the love sense, man, you hit the lottery right there. Ain't a damn number in the lottery number that can hit better than that right there. I'm serious. Hold on to that. Those things you don't find every day. You really don't. That type of love is difficult to find. When you find it, you'll know. You'll know. You'll know. It'll be something it'll be a message given to you in a way that you will never understand, but then again, you understand. You're like, oh, shit, yeah. That type of stuff right there. Almost as close as loving an animal. But an actual person that speaks the language you speak is weird. Well, love is weird. Love is weird. Love is weird as shit. Love will make you do shit you don't even supposed to be doing for love, okay? Go outside and stand out there for 5 minutes in the snow because you love me. Dumbass gonna go out there freezing below zero because he love this woman. Love is strange as shit. People do dumb shit for love too. Love is a trip, dude. But like I said, it's beautiful because it brings out a side of you most people around you hide from you or from the rest of the world. When you have that someone specifically that's to you, next to you, loving you, and you loving that person back, anything outside of that shouldn't really bother you. Shouldn't matter. As you already found your piece of your pie that would always complete who you are. And those things are hard to find. Like I said, can't find that shit in Walmart. Okay? Love is the real thing. Okay? But if someone is going to love you and they say they love you, they want to be with you. And like my cousin's situation in New Jersey, she's going on 6 years waiting on this motherfucker. He never showed up. So here's my thing. How long are you willing to wait for a love that just may not show up? Ask yourself that question. Because time is of essence. I told my cousin, I said, look, you're only 27 right now and you got 2 kids right now. Oh, but look, if this baby father of yours, I told her, if your baby daddy really wanted to be with you, he wouldn't be across state. God knows with what or with who. If he loved you the way he claims to love you, he would be with you. And not trying to not answer your fucking phone call. I had to give it to her, sorry. I really did. She looked at me, I looked at her, I said, you got some choices, cuz. You got some choices to make about this man you want to bring into your life. If this is happening now, I told her, imagine how it gets when y'all start living together and start having kids with this motherfucker. She broke up with him. She ain't called him. Oh yeah, she gonna put it. She ain't doing that. Yeah, those are reality checks because I've seen my cousins go through it. There's a good chance that what you may be seeing is something you may not be wanting later on. Okay? I'm just saying. Yes, I told her, very smart, cuz, very smart. I said, we need to celebrate, goddammit. I was sweating. She go, what we gonna set up? We gonna smoke a goddamn, what are we gonna, for real? That special cousin, when she was born premature. And she was very petite, very little, very tiny when she was born. And she grew up. And she grew up despite all what doctors say. And here's the thing on that. When it comes to your body, when it comes to your health, even your mental health and stuff like that, sometimes it's not what man says. It's what the gods wants. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, the guy said grandma's gonna die. Say grandma lived another 64 fucking years after all that shit. It's not what man says we're gonna die. We know when we gonna die. Man don't know that. You can guess and probably get lucky at some shit. But to be honest with you, we know. And only we know when we're going to die, because your body is going to tell you. This is it. You ready to go home, nigga, you know what I mean? Alright, I got a puzzle thing to do here again. Drag the puzzle into the piece. There. Oh shit, it's gonna be 6 o'clock. Let me give y'all Oracle card real quick. Look at me. I woke up. I was born with complicated arms. I can't straighten it out like y'all normal folks do. It's hard. I can stretch it out. Let me see if I can show y'all. See, I can stretch it out. But what I can't do is I'm lacking that motion to go all the way because my wrist I have no rotation on my wrist. I gotta move my shoulders to move my wrist. Now that's from birth. I was born with that. They caught it late. In my late teens, growing up in my mid 20s, 30s. I've seen doctors putty, a lot of putty. They offered me surgeries, 50-50 that I would stay the worst. Retarded motherfucker, you better stop with that. I told the doctor I got kicked out the doctor's office. I don't got hair in my tongue. Don't offer me some shit that's gonna make it worse. Really, I might as well just stay how I am. I've learned to deal with it. I don't trust man-made medicine. I make my own antibiotics. I make my own pain pills. Well, not pain pills, but herbs and some magical spices and stuff. Yeah, and mix it in with some of my tea. Yeah, you don't really need man-made medicine. Never really did, to be honest. If you want a pharmacy, just go to your backyard. Go to the forest or some shit. And you'd be surprised the medicine you can come back with. I'd probably have you live another 20, 25 years, maybe 30. I'm just saying. Well, this is full of surprises, ladies and gentlemen. So, right now I'm going to give you an oracle card. And I was looking for them something. So, while I look for these and shuffle these little bad boys, I want y'all to say hi to each other. Say hello. I'm this type of witch. I practice this. I believe in this. Can we be friends? This is a safe place for everybody, no matter what you believe in. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who or what you don't believe in either. The only thing I do want to believe is that you're going to come here and show us proper respect. That's all I ask for. Don't come here offering nobody no money. We're not here for that shit. You'll get blocked. We don't need Christians trying to come here and dominate me. I will hex the shit out you and I will give you a fucking reason to believe in your God. Trust me. I can make that happen. I'm old. For a lot of reasons. This is a safe place for everybody who's practiced and learning the practice. You have questions. This is why we are here for. Okay? Nobody's better than nobody. My goddess isn't better than your God. Your God isn't better than my goddess. Every god and goddesses have their purposes in our lives to be in our lives for whatever purposes they want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to us. It's up to them. Welcome, Lilith. That's my good friend Lilith. And just me, blessed me, ladies and gentlemen. That's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend. So, be yourself is going to be being yourself is actually going to help you a lot with a lot of things in life, especially with the ignorance. It's going to be a lot of ignorance out there going your way just because you accepted the path, you accepted your craft, because you are magic when you knew it all the time. You just needed a small little push, or maybe a colored candle, but you actually got it. Being authentic, always be yourself. Yeah, don't try to be something you're not. Always be yourself. If you don't have nothing nice to say or anything to say of anything, just listen. But always be nice to people. Just be nice. Be mindful. There's no reason for you to be mad all the time, no matter what you're going through. Life was always going to teach you that there's always good times. Life will give you good times. It won't always give you, no matter what you were born with. Whether you're born like my cousins. I got two cousins that were on wheelchair to this day. They crippled. And they as happy as a motherfucker. Ain't no stopping them. That's my cousin. He just got one of those little electrical wheelchair things where you just hit the button, you know what I'm saying? And thank you for stopping by, sister. Thank you. And he's happy as shit with that, but he's still true to him, to who he is. Just because he can't walk, that doesn't mean he can't live life. But also be nice at the same time. You know, just because you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't mean you have to treat the world like shit because you treating yourself like shit. That's not fair to the world or people around you. Be mindful. Even if, no matter what state you in, even me with my crippledness, be mindful that not everybody will understand until we'll give them a proper explanation of why we are this way, maybe if they didn't know. Be mindful of yourself and how you want to give that energy out. Okay? There's a lot of us out there that was born with deformities. I'm one. Okay? And just recently I just lost 3.5 toes, so I'm not swimming how I used to be, you know what I'm saying? I say, and if y'all find some toes, just let me know. I'm still looking for these motherfuckers. No, I'm just playing with y'all. The rest of my toes are here. Literally. The doctors never took them from me because there was no doctors or surgeon to see. My toes fell off right here in my living room. Chilling. It was like pulling off a tooth. And that process is called auto amputation, where your body will discard of the parts that's not needed itself. I did speak to my surgeon and I did have questions, and they do prefer that if this method is possible for the person to go with they prefer auto amputation than having their own surgeon do it themselves, because you're always going to be prone to some kind of infection or something going to go wrong or something of that nature. So I guess I'm knocking on wood saying this. One of the lucky few, not chosen few, one of the lucky few that actually has this little thing, because this could have gone bad, and I wouldn't be here doing lives with y'all. Y'all be probably talking my remembrance of some crazy shit, because it was going south. It started with a blood clot on the back of my leg, on the right leg, and it didn't feel like a cramp, like normal cramp. Something was like didn't feel wrong. My neighbor Jay called it out. And one thing led to another. 2 hospitals later, a series of dreams with messages that has to do with the color gray. A whole bunch of all that shit. All that happened within a year. You know what I mean? And I'm just now getting my first pair of diabetics slippers, which are fucking awesome for us diabetics, because as diabetics we tend to have a lot of problem with our feet. I'm type 2, going on 20, maybe 30 years now. And our feet usually gets the blunt of our diabetes, to be honest with you. Because if you think about it, your feet, besides your nose, your feet is the only thing that doesn't stop moving in your body. Because when you're sleeping, even your nose keeps moving. It keeps breathing, you have to breathe, you know what I'm saying? But your feet don't get no rest. We're not weary of our feet. We're not mindful of our feet and our body part. And that's why we get our calluses, we get our low blood circulations, and we get our swellings and black and blues. Do something about that. Don't let it lead to where it brought me. Because it's... Oh, okay.
Oh, Cherry made a funny cry.
Oh, let's check on that.
Stay.
Nigga, tatay. Oh, she is something else. So yeah, I was gonna give y'all a card. So I got caught up with Convo. So I don't mind coming here. It used to be once a week, but now I do it by myself on Fridays. Sundays, my usual corporate List of Love, who's in here, and Edward Saad, which y'all know. And this Sunday, I'm gonna see if I can bring them all there, because I love us 3 together. You know what I mean? I know I had a person ask me on last live that we were all 3 together. See, they asked me, how come you didn't speak much? I'm like, because this live wasn't about me. This live is about all of us. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing my personal life, it's me with y'all. You know what I mean? When I bring somebody in, it's them too with y'all. You know what I mean? So I tend to give them extra more time to explain who they are, what they do, how they love doing it, and so forth. You know what I mean? Ego shouldn't be a matter on this subject. You should always push your ego to the side. Remember, the ego says me, your soul says we. Let that sink in for a second. So, being unselfish with everything is just natural in people. You don't have to share everything, because not everybody's going to share everything with you. But most of us are givers. We can't say no to somebody because it's kind of difficult for us. Messes with the psyche, don't stop you from sleeping, can't even take a shit properly, you know what I'm saying? It does something to people. But here's the thing. Sometimes you have to say no to somebody. Sometimes you have to say, I just can't do it all the time. Because you can't. Because it's taken from your natural resources. Things you do for living and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, whether you do it or not, it's a choice. Whether you're a yes person or no person, or let me think about it, that's still you, who you are. Doesn't make you a bad person if you do or don't. Those are just your choices. Your choices. Nikki! The dog actually gets along with the goat very damn well. He doesn't try to do and all that good shit to her, but she doesn't try to attack him either. But when he crosses and he's getting chased by a cat, or he's chasing a cat, and she starts barking and starts going crazy on the window. But yeah, these animals are something else. So remember, like I said before I started all this, talk to each other, say hello. What do I practice? What do you do? My name is this person. I'm from this place. These are my steps. This is my craft, etc. Talk amongst each other. Say what's up. How you doing? Happy Friday. Where you going? Where you at? All this goodness, because you never know what energies or what help you get from this person, just as much as this person may need the help that you may offer them that they just may not know yet. So it's good to talk to each other and just mingle a little bit, because you just never know what doors and windows can be open. What's going on, baby? I know. Who's the big girl? Where is she? Where's Mama's? Where's she at? It's always active in the house. I like to keep, you'll hear my voice 90% of the time. Always jamming out to music. I'm always putting things together, or working with my hands, or hexing, or blessings. It really doesn't matter, but I'm always doing something. And that's what I keep telling people. Keep doing something. Keep your mind going. Don't just stay stuck. Do something. If you're a kitchen witch, look for ingredients you can make for you. Look for magical ingredients you can add for your next meal to make it as magical as you can. You know what I'm saying? Try it out. You never know. You never know. Alright, so the card is a good card. Oh. Put you there. Card number 24. So I hope everybody's Friday is doing good. I hope you have a good weekend this weekend. And I hope you achieve what it is you want to achieve. Just remember to take things easy. There's no rush. There really isn't. Alright? Card number 24 is called The Journey. Or Journey. Your key words are discovery, lessons, and purpose. Okay? Daughters of our mothers, walkers of the unknown. Take with you this journey all that I hone. H-O-N-E. Okay? It says here, finding your purpose in life is a lot like waiting for Christmas. You have to walk your path and trust the gift that waits for you. All will be revealed when the time is right. Okay? If you have drawn the journey card, it is because you have trust your process. You cannot skip past this lesson, trials, triumph, or hardships at your face. Each step is an important milestone. It can be hard to see the sun when the clouds are around you. But now, dear one, your journey is at where it needs to be. Discovery comes when your back is against the wall and you have to find a way to leap from danger. Okay? Failures and mistakes are investments you make in yourself. Okay? They can cost you, but they will save you more than what you can imagine over the long journey ahead. Each day holds a gift, lessons, and miracles. So, excuse me. Find one life lesson each day. And it's about being mindful. Said that earlier. Focusing on the present. Mindfulness helps you to become aware of the subtle ways Great Spirit speaks to you. Okay? If you are looking ahead, you will if you are looking ahead, you will miss the clues. Okay. No, it wasn't in reversed. So, the journey, remember, mindfulness is very important. Not just for us, for others. And not just for others, also for us. You know, being mindful can actually change a lot of things. Your perspective, the way energies, the way everything flows, the way your energy just brings about, and you'd be surprised how that energy just changes because you're just being mindful. You know what I'm saying? How open doors can happen because if you're being mindful, you can actually help someone open a door, help someone open a window just because you were being mindful. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. So I hope this helped everybody. If y'all want to take a screenshot of the card, Journey. A beautiful illustration. And in that journey, as you can see, there's going to be some twists and turns, okay? But you, the individual, must always stay firm in your line and in your journey and in your path. Your path must always be straight. Try not to walk left or right as much as you don't need to, okay? As you don't need to. If you don't need to walk left or right, then don't do it. Stay on your correct path and where you're supposed to be. And you'd be surprised how things will work out for you. You can't go wrong with Welch's grape. And let me see. This week was all right week. It was hot over here. It was something, and the weather is something else. Rains a lot, but we don't have to worry about the tree no more. So the rain, the wind, the thunder, and the lightning, all that stuff can come on out, and we can still be chilling with that from now on. I'm so happy that tree went down. It was stressing me out, dude. I was losing sleep. Wasn't eating right. Because of one tree. It had the potential to either fall that way, this way, or right here where I'm at right now. And it could have happened at any given moment. It could have happened when we were awake, gone, or asleep. That right there was my worry. When it could fall. Morning, night, or sleep, daytime, whatever. That was my scare right there. So after searching, I even tried the GoFundMe thing. That didn't go nowhere because I was kind of in a rush here, believe it or not. But everything happens for its reasons. We reached out to somebody, and that somebody reached out to us. And he knows that I just can't cough up thousands of dollars because I'm on SSI. You know the struggle. You know the struggle's real. So he said, we came to an agreement, $200 a month for 5 months, and the tree is paid off. So he was the only one to offer that because nobody else did. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for that, and I'm very grateful that tree is down. And he's a good dude. Good dude. So, we're not always going to get what we want in life. Because life is not your personal genie to get everything you want out of life any fucking way. Life will get you what life wants to get you. We just have to go with it. Who you telling? Who you telling? I already burned a few candles for this one good dude. Yeah, it's going to be some good things going his way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I lit a few good candles. And I gave his numbers to a few people where they can spread it out and give him some business. And I got his number. He's local, so if anybody needs a tree cut, a cheap price, or someone that can work with you, he's gonna be the dude. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's gonna get some good things going his way. Very good things. The last day he was here, he brought his dog with him, and she had just gave birth to a litter of 12 puppies. 3 passed away overnight. But the other 9 are healthy as anything, healthy as an ox. There's no stopping them kids, you know what I'm saying? And I heard the bark, and I'm like, that's your dog. It is. He said, sometimes she can be tricky about the biting thing. I'm like, I ain't worried about no damn dog, man. For real. Went up to the dog show, I got on her one little sideways thing on the jig, and just let me rub her chest. I'm like, you are not no damn threat. You know what I'm saying? You are not no damn threat. Oh yeah, love and all this stuff. He looking at me. Yeah, you have a gift. I love my animals. They know I ain't no threat. I got 2 friend cows down there. These 2 cows. Remember the 2 cow pictures? They're brothers. They're not girls. They're 2 brothers. So I got 2 friend cow brothers down in the beginning of the entrance up over here. They cool as hell. Every time I drop by to listen to my music and I sing out loud, they walk, they do, and I'm like, going on, how you doing? And sometimes you get lucky and you get one of them things, you know what I'm saying? And then I saw them chicken buzzards again. I saw 3 turkey buzzards, turkey buzzards. I saw 3 of them. Holy shit. The wingspan on that thing is something else, dude. That was a big bird. Saw 3 of them. There was it could have been a dead rabbit on the road.
Yeah.
That's what they were actually focusing on. They were big. They were big.
Lila. Come on, Lily.
Lila. I thought she was there.
She was. It was Martin.
Oh, that's Martin.
She wanted it.
We have another new cat. His name is Martin.
Yeah, all out there. He's a
and
barn cat.
he's a barn cat.
He sleep on the hay
He
while
sleeps
Bob
on-
sit on the furniture.
Yeah,
It's
Bob
weird.
Bob the goat has it made. He'll sleep on the furniture. The cat will sleep on the hay. Okay, we have little chairs there where they can be comfortable and actually be themselves, and live a nice little beautiful comfortable life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really want for my animals, just for them to be happy. Exactly. I just want my animals to be happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Martin, yeah, that's his brother. Ah, yeah, that's his name, Martin. He's all black. All black. Bob, Bob, Bob. And I go, Bob. Let's go visit Bob real quick. Bob, Bob, Bob. That's the way we speak. I say, Bob, Bob, Bob. He'll go, Bob. Bob, Bob. Oh my God. Damn, getting old and being tall is not a good combo. What's up, Bobby? Martin. There goes. Bob, Bob, Bob. ¿Qué pasó, papi? Say hi to everybody, Bob. Yeah, all right, papi? Martin. What's up, papi? That's Martin, y'all. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó, papi? And here is Mr. Spider. Hey. You see him? Yeah. Come on, Bob, Bob, Bob. Come on, Bob, Bob. Let me see if he'll follow me real quick. There goes Lilith. This is my familiar Lilith. This is my Lilith. ¿Qué pasó, güey? She's a head butter. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Where were you? We were trying to call you. ¿Dónde estaba? Oh, no, mami. Bob, Bob, Bob. He wants to do the hand thing. Oh, we'll collide with his horns. He'll push me. I'll push him. I know, Bob. Uh-oh. What you saying? What you saying? You see how gentle he is with it? You want some food, Bob? I know. I love you too, Bobby. Oh, let me feed Bob real quick. Say what's up, Bob. He knows he's gonna get some food. He loves his mix. Pieces of corn. Go ahead, Bobby. You gonna say hello to everybody? Say goodbye? You gonna say bye to everybody? Say bye to everybody, Bobby. You're the man, Bob. Martin. This is everyday, what I would say, a beautiful routine. Because I get to hang out with the animals that most people don't. And I think that's a blessing. I wish most people could chill with animals the way we do. I think it'll alleviate some stress. I really do believe that. Where's Mama's? She's dangerous because dogs are naturally clumsy. They don't usually just look where they're going. They just go. So they'll knock out everything that they can take with them. They don't really discriminate when it comes to taking. See, like I said, she just passed that way. Cuéntate, Megan. Oh boy. So, my only advice I can give you on your magical path that's happening, enjoy it. It's going to open doors for you. It's going to take you places you only dreamed of if you just did it right. Do it right. And do it the right way. And always do things right for people, not just only for yourself. Treat others like you would like them to treat you. I know there are some people that don't deserve that type of respect, but being that person makes you a stronger person. And that it may change this other person's perspective. Always know thyself. Exactly. Know thyself and know your craft. Know them things thoroughly, because it's going to be crucial for you. Always knowing yourself is going to be crucial no matter where you go, no matter what door you open, no matter what window you want to go through. You still have to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? With all the magic that you want to bring with it. Because trust me, we bring a lot of magic with our cause. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here has a good cause to bring their magic. Whether it's to inspire, whether it's to make someone smile. Doesn't matter what it is you do, but you do it. We may not like going to work. We may not even like our managers. Most of us here, fuck our managers. You know what I'm saying? But still, we still go to work because the bitterness that we have, better, not bitter, betterness that we have in our hearts is stronger than any hate would ever persevere in our lives. Trust me. Love does conquer everything. I don't care how mad you are at life. I don't care what life has took from you. You are still fucking breathing. Be grateful. There's no reason to be so angry at life.
I found it.
Ooh, lollipop. I can't give you lollipop like this, mama.
It's the only one.
I can't give you lollipop. I wish.
I got that thing.
Hell yeah.
Can you hold it for a second?
Sour apple. Let me put this here because she will try to eat.
Thanks.
I babysit a lot. This one here. Last night I had her. It was like 3 something in the morning. I felt some movement, and I'm trying to figure out if it's my girlfriend, and it's this one. Yeah.
Hey.
And she
That's
was.
Stu. Oh no, that's that other cat, Bark away.
There's a Spanish cat that's not on it. And brought her in. I know it's your best. No. Right. She's something else, yo. She's a hand. All she wants to do is bite. She's in that mode where everything is chewable for her. He wants to be. She growls and you know what I mean? She likes the gay because she bites me rough, you know what I'm saying? Who's that? Who's that? I don't know.
She didn't see the other cat go under the house. She ran up on Stu. She looked at Stu. He looked at her, and they walked away.
That's Bob. Say bye to everybody.
Goodbye.
She's a handful, yo. So, and I'm trying to sleep myself. She comforts herself here and turns into a little donut or a croissant. She's like a little white croissant with a black spot. That's what I got. She sleeps in my arms for as much as Nikki, stop. She sleeps in my arms as much as she can. She really enjoys the company. I'm teaching her how to walk. Not teaching her how to walk, just giving her the floor where she can take her steps. You know what I'm saying? So her steps are very small because she's a very small dog. Okay, y'all saw her size. She's no bigger than this. So her steps are very small. She thinks she can run like a normal dog with long legs, but she can't. She stumbles a lot. It's funny. But she has fun, you know, and she brings a lot of life to us. It's like having a child almost, to be honest with you. Feed it, bathe it, shit it. It's not easy. Bro. Nikki, but who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Ain't nobody safe with me out here. Nobody safe. I'm the only loud one here. Nobody makes noise like I do out here. Stop. Sometimes I'll grab a loud ass speaker. I'll go outside. I'll burn any type of wood I could find and put my salsa music, because I'm from Puerto Rico. I love my salsa music, yes. I'm going to put my salsa music loud on blast. And neighbors don't mind. I only got but 2-3 neighbors in this whole street any damn way. That's it. We only have 2 or 3 neighbors. We don't have that many neighbors. That's why it's so peaceful here. We have an 8-foot fence around the house, and I have sigils of protection drawn. I have the evil eye drawn on one door. Yeah, like that. So everybody, you know, like I said, I missed a lot of folks coming in. Welcome. God damn it, welcome. My name is Ishmael Diaz. I come here every Friday and Sundays, but Sundays I'm joined. Fridays I'm here by myself. Talk about life, share a few things with y'all, and try to encourage the best that you can be. And keep in mind that you are the one that makes a difference, believe it or not. And I ain't making no difference. Yes, you are making a damn difference. You just don't know how much of a difference you're making. That's it. When you realize how much you're making, you'll see that's going to come to you in ways that only the universe can define. So keep doing what it is you're doing, but not know that you're doing. Because you're doing it good, you know what I'm saying? But you doing it, goddammit, you doing it, alright? You doing it. And that's what counts. Just don't stop. Have fun. This is life. This is our only opportunity in life, ladies and gentlemen. Don't have to be mad or miserable. So what, you're missing an eye? So what, you're missing an arm? So what, you're missing your fucking leg? Life still goes on. Life is still beautiful to live. Please, y'all, live life. Life is too short for you to be fucking mad all the goddamn time. There's no reason for that shit. It really isn't. Most people I know that's that angry, they look 60 by the time they 30. Because of all the stress and negativity they have brought into their life. Into their lives themselves. Don't need to be angry all the time. Live your life. This is the only opportunity you're going to get. You're not going to get it again. Even if you get resurrected, you will not be the same motherfucking person. So this is your only chance to do something about this life you're living right now. If you don't have someone to do it for, then do it for your fucking self. Alright? Do it for yourself. Love yourself more. Again, spoil yourself on something you've never spoiled yourself with. Buy yourself something you earned. Because nobody put up with shit the way you put up with shit. Everybody's putting up with shit is very different. I understand it comes to many levels and many stresses. I understand that too. But still, this is your only life. Let that slide and smile. As you lived it, you survived it, nothing's bothering you, nothing's gonna eat you here from now on. You're welcome, Lyria. Hey, long time no see, sis. How you been? Good lollipop. Sour green apple dipped in caramel. It's like if it was a candy apple type thing. Not diabetic friendly. But still, you gotta have your sweets every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see, personally I've been doing a lot of research on some things. I'm getting hands-on practicing. Playing PlayStation with my brother and friends. And, you know, that's what I tell people, just live your life. You don't always have to be on someone's life. You don't have to be, just live your life and how you want to live it. As long as it makes you happy. And if you want to bring in someone to share your happy life with, you can. That's the beauty of it. You always have that option. If you want to be alone, then be alone. If you don't want to be alone and you want to bring somebody into your magical world, prep this person. Prep yourself for this person. Be nice. Be mindful. Be careful. Just openness. Communication. Don't hold back. Okay? And with all this beautifulness that's going on, you know, that's another thing I forgot to mention earlier with this magical awakening thing. You don't have to be afraid of it either. You really don't have to be afraid of it. It's a magical process. And you will be the one benefiting from it. As long as you accept it, you don't have to fear it. It's not here to do things. You're welcome. Thank you for joining, Lissa. You have a good evening. Thank you. So let me see. 30. Dang, that was fast. Yeah. All right. Where's that? That. Ooh, that's good.
You know I found it in the drawer.
I don't know why it's so good right now, but that shit is good as hell right now. So since we are on the half-hour mark, I'm gonna continue on here with some oracle, palm reading cards for y'all. And again, this is the front of the deck of the cards. If y'all want to get this for yourself, I got this on Amazon a few years ago, under $20. But I highly recommend these because you really understand some things about your hand that either you understood or about to understand. You'd be surprised. So we ended up on the Jupiter finger. Long. So if you have a long Jupiter finger, this is your Jupiter finger. Okay? If you have this finger and it's long, this is the card that's going to be for you, okay? See that? Long Jupiter finger. Says here, this finger is considered to be long if it rises above the nail bed of the middle finger. This denotes strong self-confidence. You test your limits and you believe that you can accomplish anything if you try. So there you go. Take a screenshot. Remember, we're talking about this finger right here. All right. The Jupiter finger long. Now we're going with the Jupiter finger, same finger, average. In fact, the next two of them are the Jupiter finger. Okay, this one and another one. This is for the ones who have average size Jupiter finger. Average, okay? This finger is considered to be average length if nearly the same length as the ring finger. You like being in control and are flamboyant in your self-expression. You are larger than life. If you have the average pointer finger, which is the Jupiter finger. Okay? Talking about that finger right here. If it's average, not long, not short, this is for you, okay? This is the last one on the Jupiter finger, and of course, this is for the ones who have short Jupiter fingers. So if your Jupiter finger, pointer finger is shorter than your middle finger, or maybe a slight shorter than your ring finger, this is for you, okay? This finger is considered short if it's smaller than your ring finger. You prefer to follow the lead. Follow then lead, sorry. You can be sensitive and are easily hurt. You hate suffering and gain satisfaction from helping others. Okay? Take a screenshot of it if you like. Talking about this finger here. Let me move my finger. Talk about this finger, average. Okay, I mean short. Sorry, not average, short. Average was the one previous. So if you have short pointer fingers, this is for you. Okay, now we're going to be working on the middle finger, which is the Saturn finger. If you have a long middle finger, this is for you. Okay, long Saturn finger, also known as the middle finger. It says, a long straight Saturn line finger reveals your love of planning and schedules. You pick your commitments and are happy to be alone. You like order and structure. Personal happiness is important to you. Okay? I'm going to take a screenshot of it. This is for the ones who have the long Saturn finger, which is the middle finger. Okay? Now, we're going to be talking about the same Saturn finger, but this one is curved. Now, let me explain what they mean by curved. Curved would be when you see how this one's straight, and this one has a slight, but this one here has a little curve thing going on. Look at your fingers, see if you have this curviness going up and down it. This is the card for you if you do. It says, a bend or curve in the middle fingers is a sign of a hoarder. Your home and belongings are important to you, and important to you. These things represent security and stability to you. You are highly critical of yourself. That's if you have the Saturn finger and you have that curviness that's going on this one side and the curviness going on the side. If you don't have it, it's the opposite of what this says. Okay. Now we're talking about the same Saturn finger, which is your middle finger, but short. If your middle finger matches the same level as your ring and your pointer finger, this is what we're going to be talking about right here. Okay? It says here, you can tell a short Saturn finger if it reaches the top of your ring finger. This indicates someone who is traditional and conservative. You stick to what you know and find it difficult to take risks. Well, if you have a short middle finger, which is the Saturn finger, this is yours right here. Take a screenshot of it if you like. Hope it helps. Now the Saturn finger, this is the pronounced knuckles. Pronounced knuckles on the middle finger, okay? Remember the other one, they were curves? No, the knuckle's gonna stand out on this one. Alright, not the bone, the knuckle. It's gonna stand out big time on this, okay? Some people have it, some people don't. It says here, if you have a pronounced knuckles on your middle fingers, this indicates that your most important skill is learning. You have a common sense of finance, but trouble remembering the mundane things. Okay? If you want to take a screenshot of it, please do. We're talking about the middle finger and the knuckles right here. The pronounced knuckles. Most fingers are going to have it, some fingers will not. Not everybody's going to have everything I pronounce. It says it very clear in the beginning of each card. Okay? The Saturn finger, this is a spatulate finger. See how it's flat, straight? That's spatulate. Okay? It's spatula tip. And plus we're going to be talking about this right. If the tip of the finger is square, this indicates the love of the outdoors. You have a strong bond with nature and animals. You can be withdrawn and have difficulty asserting yourself. Top here. See how these are curved? This one isn't. This one goes straight. Okay, because we're talking about this one. It goes straight up here, then comes the curvature of the finger. That's what this is about, so if you want to take a screenshot of it, please do. The Venus finger, short. The Venus finger is this finger right here. Not the middle or the pinky, the one in between. This will be your Venus finger, okay? It says this is for the Venus fingers who has it short. So if you have this finger in between your middle and your pinky, and it's short, shorter than what it is, this will explain what it means. If this finger reaches below the nail of your middle finger, so if it reaches below the nail of your middle finger, so it'll be around here somewhere, and it does, okay, for me. It shows that you don't fear showing your emotions, and you caring for people, but no, caring for people brings you satisfaction. Take a screenshot of it. Sorry for the light. I know that light's a pain in the butt. The next one is the Venus finger average. So if your middle finger is not long, not short, but is average size, that's what we're going to be talking about. This finger is considered average if it's slightly longer than your index finger. This indicates your desire for approval and recognition. You take pleasure in money and material things. You want to take a screenshot of it? And we're talking about this finger right here. Okay? This is the Venus. And it's average. Okay? Not long, not short, average. Now we're going to be talking about the Venus finger that whoever has it is the long Venus finger. So if you have a Venus finger that is long and is very, very matching your middle and your pointer finger, this is going to be something you can hear real quick. If this finger is longer than your middle, this shows that you have poor money management. You maintain long and established relationships. It is also a good sign for love interest and business partners. Okay? Take a screenshot of it. We were talking about this finger here, and it's got to be long. Being long is going to match your middle and your pointer finger. Okay? Take a screenshot of it because it can make you understand, help you understand some things. Now we're talking about the long, or the Mercury finger. Now the Mercury finger is your pinky. Okay? The Mercury finger is your pinky. Remember that. A long little finger that reaches above the ring finger, top knuckle, shows that you are optimistic and adventurous. You are a fine singer, speaker, and musician. Give yourself more credit for your ideas. Alright? If you have this long pinky, If you have a long pinky, this is your card right here, okay? It's got to be long. Now we're talking about the Mercury finger. Square tips. Square tips. It's not like you see ours. It's got that little slant thing. This will be a total square tip finger, okay? But if you have square tip fingers, it's for you right here. But it's got to be your pinky, okay? A squared ended little finger shows you are skilled at debates. You should be a good umpire or a lawyer, as you give fair judgment and sense of quality. Okay? We're talking about this one right here. This is the Mercury. Square tip. So if your fingertip is square on your pinky, this is the card right here. Take a screenshot of it. It'll say some things. And we have Mercury finger curved. Same pinky, but this is going to be curved. See how these are just... This one is going to be, got that slam, they got that curve right there. We're going to talk about that curve real quick. A little finger that bends away from the hand can indicate that you are hard to get along with. Sometimes you get too caught up in details, you miss the bigger picture. You put too much pressure on yourself. So on that note, please take it easy on you. Take things easy for yourself also. Just take things easy. You don't have to be too hard on yourself, okay? Talking about this right here. So if it leans more forward, to separated from the fingers than these two, this is what really it's about. You want to take this. Sorry about that light. That light is really bright when it hits that card. Holy crap. Now this is the Uranus, the thumb. This the Uranus finger is the thumb. Okay? This whole thing is the Uranus. This whole thing is the Uranus. Now Uranus, because it ain't mine either. A long thumb that reaches from the middle joint to the index finger indicates a strong ego. You feel secure in a position of power and always have words of encouragement. Okay, so if you have a long thumb, this is you right here. Take a screenshot of it. Now this is for the ones who have short thumbs, like me. My thumb is short. It's not average, not long, it's short. A short thumb that doesn't reach the bottom of the index bottom of the index finger shows that you are a lack of willpower, that you are indecisive and too compassionate, too often putting others' needs before your own. Learn to say no. It actually says that right here too, so if you don't believe it. Learn to say no. You can't just be saying yes to everybody, because when you need a yes, nobody's going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Take a screenshot of this one. We're talking about a short thumb. Okay? Short thumb. Now we're talking about the wasted thumb. Or Uranus, wasted thumb. The wasted thumb means a distinct tapering between the knuckle and the palm. Okay. It indicates that it is understanding for people and nature, curious and distracted. You must discipline yourself to stay on track. Like that. Take a screenshot of it. Damn, it's already gonna be. Damn, time went too damn fast, didn't it? Shit. Now this one, this is called we're still on the thumb. The Uranus thumb, flexible. So if you have a very flexible thumb that just goes in arch back, then normally should. Mine stays like that. We talk about the flexible thumb. When the top of the thumb bends backwards freely, like I just said, like that. This indicates that you rule with your heart. You listen to what your peers say and are overly concerned about what others think of you. Okay? So if you have a flexible thumb, this is your card right here. I take a screenshot of it, you may. Alright, now we're talking on the same thumb, but this is a stiff thumb. Stiff as in it's just stiff. If the tip of your thumb is stiff, this indicates that you are argumentative and you are set in your ways. But a few but longing lasting relationships. You get things done but always in your own way. Take a screenshot of it if you like. Welcome Free to Be. Thank you for joining. Please like and share this live for everybody to join you. I got 10 more minutes. Uranus, the thumb. This one is for people who have thick thumbs. If you have thick thumbs, this is your card. A thick thumb suggests that you can take a backseat in life. Preferring to work behind the scenes, you are you are orderly and disciplined and learn the best by repetition. You enjoy troubleshooting and fixing errors. Nothing wrong with that. Take a screenshot of it if you want. A little one screaming. And then right here, the Uranus, stiff and thick. We have stiff and thick at the same time. Okay? Stiff and thick. Longer than usual. It says here, the stiff and thick thumb with no flexibility suggests someone who prefers structure. You are cautious and conservative. Try to balance work and pleasure as you are a workaholic. Okay? If you want to take a screenshot of the stiff and thick thumb. Stiff and thick thumb we'll talk about right here real quick, okay? The Uranus thumb, this is a wide angle thumb. For the ones who have a wide angle thumb. Okay, it's gotta be wide and it's gotta be angled, alright? Says here, a low set thumb indicates that you are generous and open-minded. You like to be bold and create things. You have a good understanding of people and their problems. You are very charismatic. So if you have a wide thumb, a wide angle thumb, this is yours. Greeting Hex Hollow, thank you. Sorry. Take a screenshot, artist. Sorry about that light again. Holy shit. So let me see. I got 10% battery. 8 minutes left. What we're gonna talk about on the next card when I go by myself again, we're gonna talk about the family chain. Okay, the family chain. That's gonna be something we talk about next time when I come back. So I'm not leaving yet. I still got like 8 more minutes. But on Sunday I will be here with y'all again. This time I'll be accompanied, hopefully, by a couple good witches, and I want everybody to be all right, man. To be honest with y'all, just the weekend is here. Take this weekend and enjoy this weekend. Don't do things you're not supposed to. Don't go places you're not supposed to go. Just have fun this weekend. Do something for yourself you have probably hasn't done in so long. Stay in your craft. Stay in your path. We talked about this earlier. Try not to get steered left or right. If they're giving you a path, then it has to be straight. It's for a reason. You know, life is always gonna sometimes give us what we like, but not give us what we want. Sometimes we have to struggle with that. But life is still beautiful. Life is to be lived. No matter how you live it, still live life. My only suggestion is don't be so bitter. Don't be so angry. You don't need to be. If someone does things you don't like, you can always choose to ignore and keep moving. You don't have to give your 1001% attention to something you really don't have to give it to. It's a choice. Someone speaking bad about you, whatever. Words don't kill people. People kill people. Words are just words. They may hurt, they may bother. You'll fall asleep waking up tomorrow knowing there's another day. People who are that bitter in life are just that, just bitter. Out of my personal experience, they're never gonna be happy. They claim to be happy. These motherfuckers ain't happy. They're not. They bitter as shit. Bitter as fuck. Because bitterness is all they've known all their life. So being bitter is just something they're gonna do naturally. So by them being themselves, what's stopping you from being you? Always be yourself. It doesn't matter what they think or what they say or how you dress or what you do and what you don't do. It's not really nobody's fucking business any goddamn way. You're not here for their lives. You're damn near not here for yours. So don't worry about what people are gonna say about you. People are gonna talk shit anyway. You can hit the lottery tomorrow with $1 million. Somebody's gonna hate the fuck out you tomorrow with that $1 million that you just won. Guaranteed. People are always gonna be hating. That should encourage you to keep moving forward. Don't stop doing. I got to charge your battery. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Always keep doing what you're doing. Give a fuck what people like and what they don't like. You're here to live your life. You're not here to live theirs. So what it is you do, and if you're doing it and you're not hurting nobody by doing it, don't stop doing it. Keep doing it. That's it. No matter what you practice. Like I said earlier, if you're into the lighter side of things or into the darker side of things, give a shit. Still own that magic. Be mindful of others with that magic, not just yourself. And practice what it is you want to practice. The world is full of judges that don't know how to judge themselves first. Most people don't even know the taste of the shit that come out their mouth before they spit it out. That should tell you a lot. So keep moving forward. Not everybody's gonna like it. Who gives a shit? You're not here for that. You're here to make yourself happy. You're here to complete your path, to walk your path, to practice what it is you want to practice. You keep doing it. Don't stop. If you're a candle burner like myself, you read tarot cards, oracles, palm, it doesn't matter. You be who you are. You're given that, or you have learned that, or picked it up for a reason. All those things are for reasons. But those reasons are not for everybody. They're for you. So what it is, magic you practice, own it. Own it. And don't worry about what everybody's going to say about it. Don't worry about everybody. Guarantee again, not everybody's going to be worrying about you. Even if it's that one specific person that just hates that everything you do, you know what? Then let him swim in his own hate. Or her hate. Whoever it is. Just give an example. It shouldn't stop you from achieving the goal you want to achieve for yourself. So if someone wants to talk bad of how you're doing things, fuck them. You know what I mean? You ain't here for nobody. They ain't here to pay your dent. They surely as hell don't send you money to pay your bills. Why are they talking shit about your life? This is what I'm saying. People are sometimes just miserable. That's it. And that misery is really not taking them nowhere far. They're going to be stuck in their own spot, looking dumb as shit, because all they got is their negativity going on for them. And the hate they have for a specific person or people. It's not going to change your world if they continue to be who they are. But it'll fuck up this person that hates so damn much. Because here's the thing. The more you do, the more they hate. The more they hate, the less they eat. The less they sleep. The less they have friends they can call friends. They end up alone at the end of the fucking night. These are the motherfuckers that end up sleeping or dying at the end of the night alone in the dark corner because they've always been so bitter and miserable their whole lives. And not being careful about bringing people into their lives with that misery. Like I spoken earlier, the love you build within yourself is the love you are going to share. That goes along with emotions of love and hate too. So remember that what you build is what you're going to share. Just be mindful. Just be mindful. That's all I ask. I have 1 minute left. I want to thank all y'all for stopping by today. I'm going to be here Sunday again. Same which time, same which channel. This time I'm going to bring Edward with me. And I'm hopefully another guest. And I want to thank you all for being you. Don't worry about it. Let everybody hate Chris. As long as we know that we love each other, ain't nobody can stop us or nothing can stop us. You know what I'm saying? So I love you. I love you all. Remember to be the best version of yourself that you always wanted to be. Don't stop. Not for you, not for nobody. If someone wants to talk something about you, let them say. You keep moving forward. You keep pressing forward. Nobody's stopping you. And if nobody stopped you then, and you had the opportunity to give up, why isn't they nobody stopping you now? Because they can't. Because you will not allow. Okay? I love that. So thank you for being strong. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being that survivor that's going to help and encourage others to build the strength that they can never build by themselves. Thank you. Bless you for being who you are. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go get me some dinner. Thank you all for stopping by. I want you to enjoy this Friday night and Saturday. I'll be here Sunday afternoon at 5. Please be safe, be mindful, and be kind to each other. Peace.